Hi and welcome. This is Mandy with Scholar Marketing. Today we're going to show you how to edit your service areas. This is important to you as an agent, not only because it increases your visibility and searchability to potential clients, but it also increases your visibility to other KW agents in the referral network. So we're going to update your service addresses, your service areas in two different places today, because we want to make sure that all of your marketing is consistent, as certain platforms will pull from the white pages while others will pull from your Connect profile. So we're going to update in both places today. First, let's start with your MyKW. If you'll sign into mykw.com, mykw.kw.com, we're going to edit your white pages profile first. You'll see a screen that is similar to what you're seeing now in front of you. We want to click Profile beside your profile picture. This is going to open your white pages profile, and you'll notice that the fields are editable for you here. And I want to show you two things here. The first is all the way near the bottom. You'll see an option to display profile on kw.com. You'll want to make sure this is toggled to yes. This way, when anyone goes to kw.com, they will be able to search for you as an agent and you will actually appear. So click save at the bottom if you did change that option. And then as we go back up a little bit, you'll see service areas or city/service areas. And this is where we're going to add and delete some cities. So click the link that says add service areas. And here it is. So this particular agent has added several cities already. You can see how easy it is to modify. You can just click delete beside any of the cities. Down near the bottom is where you add them. Just a few quirky things about the white pages. It doesn't matter if it's uppercase or lowercase. It prefers lowercase. It's going to make it lowercase, so you might as well not bother. The other thing is it does not list them in the order that you've added them or alphabetical. It does seem a little random. So we're going to add a city here named Langley and just hit submit after you type it in. You'll notice the page refreshes and moves back up to the top. And then we can just sit here and kind of hunt for Langley. There it is. It added it near the center of the list. So it is now added as one of our service areas. Please know that it will take up to 24 hours for this to update across platforms. So if you go to kw.com immediately trying to search Langley for this particular agent, she would not populate because we just added it and it hasn't been 24 hours. So again, just to show you how to add a city, and this does go by city name, not by zip code or anything further. You don't need the state. You just put in the city name and click submit. And again, we'll just browse over the list really quick to see where it added it. There it is. It added Bath as a city for us. And that's just how easy you do it. So we're going to go ahead, just for the purposes of today, since this is a demonstration, I'm going to delete the city we just entered. You'll notice it pops up a screen, delete service area, wants you to confirm. I'm going to click that just to confirm that we wanted to do it. Same with Langley. I want to go ahead and delete that since it was just for demo. And you just delete it. This auto saves, so you don't have to save at the bottom. You'll notice there's not even a choice to do that. So this is already saved to her white pages profile, just as it will be for yours. So we can just go ahead and click out of this tab. And if you want to go back and check it, you can always choose to select your white pages profile again, and you'll see it change automatically on there pretty instantly. Again, it just takes about 24 hours to actually feed out to other platforms. So you won't see it on kw.com immediately. But just to show you how this impacts you as an agent, we're going to go ahead and go to kw.com just to show you what a potential client would be seeing, whether they're on the website or whether they're opening a consumer app that has not been branded yet. And you can just ignore this. This is because I'm in a private window for Mozilla Firefox, so you may or may not have that pop up. No worries if you don't. This is what the page looks like. We can scroll down and see the Find Your Agent search. So right here, I know that Molalla was a city that was listed in her service area. So I'm going to type that in and it auto populates. and it's recognizing that Malala is in Oregon. If there were multiple cities with that name, it would bring that up. Like if you put in Vancouver, it would have pulled that it was, in British Columbia, but then there's also a Vancouver in Washington. So you choose whichever one is right for you. And here it pulls 21 agents that have put Molalla in their service area on their profile. So we can just scroll down and you'll be able to see that Lori is right here. The beauty about this is if a client chose this and picked Lori's profile and wants to connect with her, it has an easy click button right here to do that. And then whenever this agent, or excuse me, whenever that client comes and signs in to kw.com or opens their consumer app, it would show Lori as their agent. It also lets Lori see on the back end of things their favorites, the ones they've chosen to look at and favorited and possibly want to see in person. So it gives a lot of insight to you, the agent, and allows other people that may not even be in contact with you yet find you as an agent in the area they are looking to move to. So that's great for your business. So we're just going to close out of kw.com for now. We've shown you how to update in your White Pages profile. Now for the second place, we're going to go into your command. So if you'll sign into agent.kw.com and wait for it to open. We are going to hover again, well, actually click one time on your name on the top right for the drop down menu and choose profile. You'll notice that Connect Profile is opening in a separate tab here. This is how your profile appears in KW Connect. And on the right-hand side, you will see Edit Profile. This is where we're going to go to update because you can see down here at the bottom, these are her service areas that she has already placed on here. She's already updated them, but we're going to go in and show you how to edit. So click Edit Profile. This window will populate and you'll see it right here, service area number 1. And so you can type as many as you would like in here. The uppercase, lowercase does matter here because it's going to be literally how you type it in. So we're just going to add Langley, separate them with a space, excuse me, a comma and a space. I'm going to add Bath, comma, space. Okay. And then you'll just come down to the bottom and hit Save Changes. It's pretty instant, guys. Look at that. Right there. It's already showing up on her KW Connect profile. Please know, again, it may take up to 24 hours to populate out to the other places that this services. But for other purposes, I want to show you one other thing. If you'll go into Edit Profile, you can select Add New, and there can be a second service area. This is great for agents who may be servicing 2 different states or have just multiple areas that they like to serve. And so you can add new, you can remove it, you can type in again as many cities in that area that you would like. But I just wanted to make sure you knew that even you can have up to as many service areas as you would like. And so here, just again, because we were doing demo purposes, I'm going to delete the cities that we just entered. It's just as easy as highlighting them and deleting them. This is all just a text field. It makes it pretty easy. And just come down and hit Save Changes again. I want to show you where this feeds to specifically. This goes into the referral applet. So I'm going to highlight a city name here just to have ready, one that she's already had on her profile for a while. So I know that it's fed out everywhere and has been updated. And I'm going to go back, excuse me, I'm going to go back to command. And we're going to go to the referrals applet on the left-hand side. You can click the red KW if you need to see the names. It's the little head inside of like the GPS little dot thing, the teardrop. But click referrals from there. This is where you can connect, grow your referral network with all KW realtors throughout that sphere of influence. You can see where she may have received some or sent some. It'll also show you where you have pending invites, pending referrals that you may not have accepted yet. But I want to point your attention to the Grow My Network button on the far right. If you'll click that, ignore the Firefox pop up. This is where you can search in new areas. Let's say you have a particular friend that's moving to Vancouver, Washington, and you need to find an agent there. So you would go to the search map field. Let's go ahead and paste Vancouver. You'll see that it does pull up in those multiple areas like we were talking about earlier. We're going to choose Vancouver, Washington, and just give it a moment to populate. And it looks like it has pulled 762 agents that have listed that particular area in their service areas. Oh, it's updating some more. Well, let's just go to search results here at the top right. You can put your cursor there. We're going to type in Lori to find our particular agent, and there she is. She comes right to the top. And so please know that this is where you could do actually three things. You can click on their name right here and just read the information about the agent, but you also see two buttons. This one will allow you to send an invite to make them or to invite them to join your referral network. So you can type out a message to them, send the invitation. You also have another button where you can literally send a referral to them right now. If we choose that button, you'll see that it populates this window and you would fill out all of this information to them and send. And it would send it into their command, give them notification that you've just sent them an active referral. So we're just going to close out of that. But it's just so easy, quick and easy here. Okay. And so that is what feeds, or one of the places that feeds from your KW Connect profile. So that is it for today. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us at support@scottleroymarketing.com and we'll be happy to help you. Have a great day.